Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 3, The Ruined World. This will be part 11 of our Let's Play. In the last episode, we found the Hermit and his teleporter over here, and we found a lot of badness in here. So, we're going to explore this next town. We'll have a look. A group of soldiers from Farport watch this bridge. As you cross, they tell you that they're making sure none of the slimes to the south can cross here and get to Farport. Not being slimes, they let you pass without comment. Nice. Alright, let's head into town. Let's head into Farport. See what's going on in here. So, as you may have noticed, this isn't coming out as frequently. I don't remember if I actually mentioned it at the end of the last episode, and that's on me. I was only playing it every second day for the first 10 episodes. So that you guys could sort of get a taste for it, decide whether you wanted to keep watching or not, and then I drop it back into my regular schedule. So, I hope anyone... Huge cockroach, interesting. Hope anyone that's still with me is enjoying the game. It's lots of fun for me. It's been a while since I did not do that. Oh, good, I can still attack. It's been a while since I've played one of these games. And hopefully I'll actually finish this one. Bolts of cloth, which I guess we'll take. Thread, that's not useful. And dried meat, not really useful. No giant cockroaches in here. Oh, damn, that's a shame. Hang on, yeah, there we go. Bag of meal. Bag of ordinary surface flour. Mundane on the surface, but truly precious in the underworld. We're gonna nick all of this. Nick as much stuff as we can, get as much money as we can, because training your skills costs a fortune. Nothing exciting in here. Pants, put them in the junk bag. But nothing that we actually want to get our hands on. Oh, a Nephil. Ooh. It's always nice to see a Nephil at the top. Okay, they have a chef, whoop-de-doo. What's it say? Orsina's bed and breakfast. Lockpick difficulty 15, ouch. So we can't get in there just yet. And this looks important. Oh, a scribe, you say? We can definitely steal this. Maybe. It's going to take a lot of effort. There we go. Take that. A makeup pot. Need it. Magic for dummies. I'll take it. I don't think it will actually teach magic, but, whatever. This pedestal has a large scholarly text sitting on it. It looks carefully handwritten. Read the book. The Place of Valorim by Nell of the Isle of Begale. Okay, if you want to read that, pause it, read it. I won't. What's in this box? Oh, some goodies. But anyway, let's talk to Nell. There is an elderly woman in the robes of a mage sitting at the desk. She was writing when you came in, but she sets aside her pen and smiles. I am Nell. Welcome, Avernite. How do you know I'm from Avernum? Your skin is the easiest clue. I'm sort of an Avernite myself, having had to leave my home recently. Now I am a scribe. Where are you from? I understand something of being in exile from your home. I'm a native to the Isle of Begale. If you want to go there, you can get a boat at the north end of town. Unfortunately, I had to leave. I was harassed by the Animar. What did the Animar do to you? The Animar control the Isle of Begale, my longtime home. They make life difficult for any mages there. I can understand their prejudice about magic in this day and age, but you can't blame me for not wanting to be subjected to it. So you left because you feared the Animar? No, I did fear them, but I would not let them drive me from my home. No, I left because my home was infested with roaches. I lived in Shader, but the guards wouldn't help me. Well, if I see them, I might be able to kill them for you. That would be greatly appreciated. My home is in the southwest corner of Shader. Don't expect the guards to help you, though. The guards there only help the Animar. Outsiders shouldn't expect help. Will I be able to get into your home? That's a fair question. I sealed the entrance with brick before I left. The only easy way in is through the back entrance, through the sewer. have another question. Okay, I actually don't have another question. Okay, so we're going to go and kill some roaches. Let's talk to Murher. A muscled, efficiently built Nephil stands at the anvil, carefully shaping an axe head. You cannot help but admire the skill and patience he is putting into working the metal. He turns to you. I am Murher. Welcome to my shop. I don't meet many Nephilim in Empire towns. It is safer here, but more dangerous to north. Murr. I like seeing other Nephil like you in towns. It makes me feel things are still safe. Can I do some trading? I would like to. Ooh, gleaming dagger. Weakness curse for 2 turns. Ooh. It's not bad. Let's see if we can get a boat. Large, smelly man stands near the docks. He holds several rolls of grimy tickets in his hands. My name's Vok. I sell boat tickets. What are tickets for? I got tickets for Port Townsend and Sharamik. Sharamik. Boat ride. 10 coins per group. Ask if you want to purchase one. Don't bug me otherwise. I ain't got time for small talk. I don't want any tickets. And we've got nothing to say to each other. Move along. Yeah, I'm not going to go traveling to other continents until I sort out this one. Where are we, actually, in terms of continent? Ooh. Yeah, so we really should... Oh, we actually have a quest for beauty. Ah, nifty. So we should actually, like, explore this area. Are those wargs? You meet a group of soldiers and priests. One of the priests approaches you and says, Greetings, friends. We are members of a faith called the Animar. We wander these lands sharing our beliefs. Would you like to hear something about philosophy? Sure. The friendly priest explains how the Animar believe that magic is a harmful influence in the world. It invariably causes more harm than good and leads the practitioner to ruin. After about 15 minutes of their beliefs, you manage to extricate yourself from the conversation. The priest says, undeterred, that if you wish to learn more, you should go to Shader on the Isle of Begale. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Yeah, they are actually wargs. What are wargs doing up here? Also, I just missed him like a million times. Okay, that's not too bad. We'll just call a beast to help, and we got a giant lizard. Okay, not great. There we go. We'll just take them one at a time. One at a time. Slow and steady. Actually, let us summon a shade. Yeah, greater shade. Wow, Jeshosh is getting absolutely pummeled. Nice. There we go, that's what we want. Alright, obviously we're going to drop a heal on Jeshosh. Why'd you move around just to attack Jeshosh? Okay, I'm a bit confused about that, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Wow, that shade is actually pretty beefy. Damn. That was a fair bit of XP too. No, more walks. Whoops. For some reason I can hit these ones a lot better. I think it definitely was a good choice to make Jeshosh our like challenger, so he's the one that gets attacked all the time, because it definitely pulls the aggro off our mages. You know, they always go for our melee people first, even if they have a straight run. What am I doing? F, not G. Keep pressing the wrong button 50 times. No! I don't want to hear your philosophy again. Ugh. You find a crude wooden hut built out here far from civilization. Smoke trails up from a stone chimney. There must be a hermit living here. There's lots of hermits, apparently. Knock on the door. You knock and knock, but there's no response. The door is locked. You leave the hermit to his, her, its solitude. Okay. Yeah, apparently hermits are not a rare thing in, Valorim. Kind of group of priests and soldiers? No. What's this say? The sign says Farport, Begale Ferry West, Sharamik East, Inn of Blades South. Inn of Blades sounds interesting. The sign says Scenic Overlook. Okay, let's go south. Let's go south to the Inn of Blades. There is a barricade at the end of the valley, with buildings behind it. You approach, thinking the people behind the barrier are humans. When you get closer, you see they're hunched, swarthy, and misshapen. They're Troglodytes. They easily spot you as you get closer, and bring forth a formidable number of weapons. They seem content to let you make the first move. Let's approach and talk to them. When you approach, several javelins thud into the ground in front of you. That was the warning shot. They look ready to heft a much more accurate volley. You decide to look for conversation somewhere else. Fair enough. The mountain pass is unfortunately guarded. When you get halfway through, bands of misshapen humanoids emerge from crude wooden palisades and move into positions in front of you and behind you. They have weapons out and ready. One of the larger creatures, brandishing a massive halberd, yells, "This our pass! You pass, you give us 30 coins, else we slit you bad." Oh, screw you guys. You see a humanoid. It's like a human, but hunched, twisted, and has dark skin and piggy eyes. You've heard of these things from legend. It's a troglodyte. This is very strange. They were said to be extinct, and these are definitely very real. How tough are you? Oh, okay. Tough. You guys are tough. That's what you are. Alright, we're going to drop a war chant, and we're also... Oh, okay, they're also going to drop a war chant. Okay. This was a bad idea. Yeah. We're going to try and daze, but I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, okay, we're going to get the shit kicked out of us here. Right, you can't cast spells, but you can do a blade sweep. Oh, we killed one. Excellent, we killed one. Right, and you don't have a large area spell except for daze. Man, how many Kazis are there? Yeah, okay, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. We'll just load this quick save. 30 coins they want. Okay, we'll just see if there's a way around. Because surely there will be. Well, sorry, a way around that doesn't involve going all the way back from where we came from. Oh, okay, it looks like we can kind of go round. There doesn't appear to be a mountain in the way. Hello, guard patrol. Group of Empire guards patrols this road. When you get close to them, you think that they are about to talk with you. Then they see that they are approaching a non-human. They walk by you with nothing but a brusque nod. At least they didn't attack me. What the hell is that? Let's go play with these. Bears and spiny crawlers. Okay, well, spiny crawlers aren't too much of a threat. Bears don't appear to be too much of a threat either. Not a massive threat, anyway. We'll summon a shade, I think. And we'll just drop a daze, because there are a few of them. First we'll move forward. Now we'll drop daze, so we can actually reach them. Okay. Didn't really make that much difference. Wow. Okay, these bears are kind of tough. Can I just... Well, Cloak of Curses for sure, because we should have done that already. Shade, I'd really appreciate it if you didn't just keep waking everyone up. Because that's how I end up dead. Also, I really want to hit one of these bears. Please. Okay, they don't have a ton of health. Thank you, Lord above. I really hate animals that can stun you, or like monsters that can stun you. It's very dickish move. Very dickish move. Summon the beast. No, I got a slime. Boo. Actually, I really should get you to target spiny crawlers. Oh, stun. Right. Man, TheOzzieNerd, you have been nearly killed like 4 times running. Okay, can we just get rid of that? Actually, poison's probably not a bad thing for these bears. That'll hurt. There, okay. I'm not stunned anymore. See, that's like half his health in one hit. Jesus. Jesus. Yeah. Just target that spiny crawler. Get rid of him. Oh my god, you're still stunned. Oof. That was lucky that you didn't do a proper attack. Yeah. Finish it off. Cure. Oh my god. I want you to hit so badly. I'm just gonna smite this one, because I want him gone. Because now, I don't think they can kill me in one hit. Now I hit. Right, now we can just sort of pile on. That's 70% miss again. Anything on the ground? Nope. Okay, so in large numbers, bears not to be fucked with. As you work your way through the hills, a band of Troglodytes notices you and gives chase. As they charge, they shout, "Death to the Empire!" They've clearly mistaken you for Empire troops. They don't give you time to correct their mistake. Yes. A shielding knife. Pray tell, what is a shielding knife? Plus 5% chance to parry and extra armor. That will definitely go to one of you two. Ooh, caught her. Hang on. 1872, 1751. That's pretty low. What if we give it to you? We'll give you the shielding knife. The goblin's cleaver is good, but not as good as it should be. Hello? What is this? Sign says Gidrick North, Goldale East, Inn of Blades West. But what is this? I wouldn't call this an Inn of Blades. Actually, this looks like an oasis thing, except it's an oasis in the middle of, like, a plains type area with no lack of water. Where did this random desert come from? Okay. Sign says, Porter's Retreat. Please check ore in back room. Please check ore in back room. Is that saying I should bring the air into the back? Ore in... not air. Merchants stopping here must carry a lot of valuable metal ore. It's all kept in here, each crate carefully labelled, and all of it under the constant piercing gaze of an enormous guard. Huh. Right, just... we'll take that. And... cake. A rare and delicious treat to an extent almost unknown in the underworld. I'll bet you they're more worried about surviving than making cakes. Plus, they only have, like, mushroom flour, and I can't imagine mushroom flour would make for very nice cakes. Just saying. I'll take that. I will trash that. This is why it pays to have decent tool use. Always pays to be a thief. Alright. Let's talk to Kendrick. You meet a small man hunched over the table making intricate notes on a map with a feather pen. He looks up. I'm Kendrick, greetings. I'm a map maker, of course. Useful trade in these parts. Oh, I didn't read what I actually said. Whoops. What sort of maps do you produce? All sorts, all scales, but especially maps of the countryside. I take great pride in my trade. You can purchase a beautiful map of this area if you need it. Only 30 coins. Why is it so useful? This is one of the few known areas on the whole surface world which hasn't been totally explored. People need new, fresh maps. So the rest of the Empire is well known? Everything the Empire owns is so settled and covered and recovered that Valorim is the only place a decent map maker can go to really do interesting work. There are plenty of monsters here, of course, but just avoid them. Another question. I'll buy one of your maps. Kendrick happily collects your coins and gives you a map of the desert regions of Valorim. Your world map has been expanded. Press the world map to see the full world map. Okay. Oh, so... Okay. Oh, okay, fair enough. So this whole thing is Valorim. Right, okay, gotcha. This woman's skin is dark enough that she could pass for a surface dweller, but you'll immediately recognize her for what she is, an Avernite. She looks nervous. I'm Jen. We shouldn't talk. What are you doing up here? I'm Unspecified Services, formerly selling food in Formello. Look, we shouldn't talk. Have you met any other Avernites up here? Even if I had, I wouldn't tell you. Secrecy, orders. Did you come up here before me? No, I volunteered after you left. My husband stayed home to fight our lizards. And keep them under control. Gee, you work for Unspecified Services? That's great, I do too, it's nice to meet you. She looks more nervous with every moment you spend talking to her. Yes, Unspecified Services. Like you. And again, we really shouldn't be seen talking. She turns away. Rude. A tall, thin woman tends the bar. She looks you over nervously as you approach. I'm Elise, she says, clearly on edge. Yeah, I'll have to go. She didn't really have anything interesting to talk about. Towel, blanket, broom, mop. Found a closet. It's the Serachite Dawn. We've read that one. Nothing there. Ew. There is something in here though. Find cloak, helmet, chainmail. Do you need chainmail? I don't think so. Can you wear that? Because you do have that thing that lets you have more armor to be able to cast mage spells. Some mages do all their spellcasting behind their allies. Blasting your foes from inches away is much more exciting, yeah. So I think she's okay. She doesn't appear to be encumbered. Okay, well that's not terribly exciting. I mean, we did get a map, and that's really handy. But all in all, I want to head south, I think. The sign says, Warning, region contains savage Nephilim. Travel with care. Signed, Mayor Arbuckle of Creasan. Yeah, I just want to head, like, due south and see if I can hit the water, and we'll sort of explore back. Warning, region contains savage Nephilim. Okay, is this... Detect the hint of sulfur in the air long before you notice anything is amiss. That's how you know to keep out of plain sight. Soon you see the source. A drake. It seems to be hunting for something. It hasn't noticed you yet. Okay, we'll just do that. Steam rises from several vents in these hills. You find a natural hot spring. These mountains must be full of volcanic activity. Just going to look around this mountain. Because it's on the map, right? Yeah, we're sort of exploring around this thing, so... Maybe there's a way in or some secret. Yeah, see? Secret. At the end of this narrow, concealed gully, you find the center of the volcanic activity in this area. It is a massive fumarole, a bubbling caldera of hot mud and sulfurous gas. From a distance, it's quite lovely. You can't really concentrate on the view, however. Your attention is seized by the drake bathing in the mud. It's the biggest such creature you've ever seen. It's 30 feet high and 50 feet from head to tail. It sees you at the same time that you see it. It doesn't seem hostile at the moment, but the mood of one of these mercurial creatures can change at any moment. We'll just wait. It walks over to you slowly and somberly. Each step of the massive creature crushes the basalt beneath it. When it's close to you, it speaks, little flames coming out of its maw with each word. I am Sturgnos, lord among drakes. I wish to purchase the aid of a few humans. You will do. You will do. Some smaller members of my kind have threatened to come here and fall upon me, hoping for the wealth and status such an attack would confer. It chuckles deeply. I feel I could defeat them, but I did not reach this age by being incautious. If you help ensure my victory, I will reward you. Will you? Sure, we'll agree to help. You agree to help the enormous ancient creature. You have to wait a day before his expected attackers arrive. In the meantime, it stays apart and aloof, making you camp outside its lair and not speaking with you. Eventually, it moves out of its lair, each step making the ground vibrate under your feet. It says, "The enemy approaches. Ready yourself." Sure enough, not long after that, a small pack of drakes slithers into the valley, ready for blood. I was, about to say, hopefully this big bastard is really, really good. Because, we are not. I'll just try and thin out these guys first. You can summon a shade. You summon a critter. Oof. Yeah, hopefully they focus him and the vengeful shades up front. Ooh, you guys can summon things too. That's not what you want to see. Okay, this is going okay though. Ooh, that was a 67%. That's not great. That's not what you want to see. What do we want to do here? Let's do War Chant. That should be good. And we will try... focus on the try and daze some of you. Okay, it worked for all the little ones. Didn't really do shit for the drakes. Did you just set me on fire? He just set me on fire. Thanks, Drake Lord. Big help you just were. I should really just split up and let him take all the aggro and I'll just move off on my own. Because, man, he just fucked me there. Okay. Go over here. Heal up Jeshosh. He's still burning, too. Do we still have a beast? Yeah, right, we still have the cave slime. That's good. So we'll just keep trying to daze them. Probably won't work, but it should ensnare them, so that'll be okay. Yeah, and you keep breathing fire at them, but that literally does nothing. And they killed my priest. Okay. Okay. This is bad. Very bad. Okay, no, we're just gonna have to load back to whatever the previous thing was, which I believe was here. Oh, we did save there. Okay. So... Right, we know that's a thing. We know that there's stuff there. I should record it, but I won't. The road ends here. Beyond this area, the slimes have dissolved the stones, leaving a long, muddy morass. Odd. It seems like supposedly mindless slimes intentionally took pains to destroy this road. Yeah, well, I mean, these clearly are not mindless slimes. That's every single time we run into them, it's been like, these things are supposedly mindless, but they're doing this all the time. So it's like, maybe they're not as mindless as everyone thinks. Clearly. Because you keep commenting on it every time you see something. We definitely need to level up and get some good gear, though. Or better gear, I guess. This valley is infested by more slimes than you thought possible. Viscous goo drips from every available surface, and there is an eerie lack of any non-slime life, plant or animal. A large collection of the mindless, again, predators waits up the path. They don't approach you, they seem to be guarding the path, moving back and forth in a motion eerily like a patrol. We'll just attack them. As soon as you start moving forward, the slime's inactivity ends. They slide gelatinously towards you. I'm not worried, these are one-hit kills, so... What are they gonna do? They'd have to be a lot better than they are to kill any of my adventurers. They'd have to be like a drake. Or one of those bears. God, I really want like a... really want a weapon that cleaves. That would be good. Can't wait. Can't wait till I get a weapon that cleaves. These slimes are dead. No doubt there's plenty more where they came from. Well, look, now that you say that... You reach the end of the valley. Slimes sun themselves on rocks everywhere and slide in and out of a multitude of caves and tunnels, all of them identical looking. The valley ends at a network of small tunnels. You suspect there's something interesting here, but there's no way you could search the whole area yourself. Maybe there's some information you could find elsewhere that would help you here. You are horrified by how thorough this mountain has been scoured of life. The slimes even ate the trees down to the roots. Another collection of them waits for you patiently on the path ahead, bubbling slowly and emitting foul gases. As soon as you start moving forwards, the slimes, inactivity ends. Bloody mauve slimes. The worst of the slimes. I should have recorded that other thing too that said I needed help to get through here. What was that? Oh, war curse. Okay. That's not too bad. So, the mauve ones are like the priests then, I guess? I guess. It's my guess anyway. Pew! Because they seem to cast spells, well, blessings, and do other things. These slimes are dead, no doubt there's plenty more where they came from, yeah. Okay, so I can't search it because I need to find something. So, that means... The sign says, unfortunately the sign is made of wood. Slimes have eaten away most of it. Nice. We really need to get to, like, Krezan, I think. This is where we should be going. This is an all too familiar sight. There was a large, successful collection of farms here, then the slimes got to them. Now it's wreckage and ruin. Not even the slimes found it worthwhile to stay here. Oh. Oh, it's a scarecrow. I thought it was like someone crucified in the farm. I was like, Jesus, calm down. Oh, is this town just gonna be, like, actually wrecked? And just no life at all? Oh, I nearly killed all of them in one go. That's a bit sad. And this other one's like here. Yeah, there it is. Doop doop doop. And dead. Excellent, TheOzzieNerd leveled up. That's what you want to see. That's what you want. We are nearly out of time, but if this town is completely ruined, which it definitely seems to be... Hello, little fella. You probably should have tried to fight me. Ah, just go here. Fire. Fire! Okay. Because I want to preferably get everyone leveled up. Hello, ochre slimes. Before I stop this episode. But this this group will probably be the last ones we play with. Nice! If we get 4 actions and 4 kills, that makes me a happy, happy nerd. That's what you want. It's definitely what you want. Ah, we can keep going for a little bit. I got nowhere to be, nothing to do. Okay. Yeah, and it definitely looks like we're just, like, everything's dead, so we're just sort of killing. Just here I go killing again. Alright, the mauve slimes probably just drop blessings everywhere. Yeah. Yep. That's what they do. Right, well, you can die then. You can follow. Go after the emerald slime. Oh, right. And then whatever that is. Alright, it's a war curse. Okay. Bar of iron. We'll put it in the junk. So they've actually come through this town and properly just trashed everything. Wow, that's a lot of money. A lot of that cash money. Sure. We'll hang on to that too. We got a couple more buildings to look through. I'll level up everyone at the same time. That way it'd be easier. Stone destruction. Grab that too. And bolt of cloth, that's worth money. Nothing else in there. Oh, no slimes in here. Okay, that was actually everything. So, this town is flat out destroyed. Fascinating. Why would they do that? Anyway, let's level up the TheOzzieNerd then. I'll put it in strength, obviously. We will go cave lore, so we want to get that to 10, remember? And we've got this to 10 now, so then I'll go 5 on that one, probably like 3 on that one, and 2 or 1 on these, which should be okay. And yeah, that's all we got time for on this episode. So thank you very much everyone for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the TheOzzieNerd, feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you think you know any friends who might enjoy my content, make sure you share a video or two with them. I really appreciate it. And finally, as always, if you want to leave any hints, tips, tricks, feedback, or you just want to say hi, make sure you do so in the comments section down below so I can see it. And I will see all of you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.